Imagine you wake up one day and everything around you feels the same. The same job, the same routine, same paycheck that disappears faster than your weekend. You look in the mirror and you ask yourself, is this it? Is this my life? Well, guess what? That was me. But instead of having some Hollywood-style realization where everything changes overnight, I just made some chai, took a dramatic deep breath, and went back to the work, which did not help. And in this video, I'm about to tell you exactly how I changed things for me. And it doesn't involve quitting your job and moving to the mountains to find yourself. But before we get into that, hit the subscribe button, because if you don't, a mysterious force will make your phone's battery die at 1% right when you need it the most. Now, I'm not sure if it's true, but why would you even risk it when subscribing is actually free with so much value? So hit the subscribe button and let's jump into the video. I started my career in New Delhi, India, working at Amazon UK as a customer service rep. 9-hour shift, answering calls from customers with beautiful but sometimes confusing and weird British accents. No offense to the people in the UK. Anyways, I had no complaints with the job since you have to start at someplace, but I was stuck in a comfort zone. Later, I moved into tech support and then became an IT system admin. It sounds fancy, but to be honest, it was just very basic and replaceable jobs, especially in India where there's a huge competition for these roles. And here's the real danger. If you stay too long in a replaceable job and get laid off, it's hard to bounce back, especially if you get promoted to some manager level roles. It does not help because you have only learned very specific skill tied to that company's process. And when you try to switch jobs, you find out that suddenly you're not as qualified as you thought. So in my mid-20s, I realized that I need to build real skills. But here's where most people mess up. Finding the right skills. Most people look at trendy, high-paying skills and think I'll just learn that and get rich. But let's be honest, if you don't actually like what you're learning, you are going to quit halfway. Like how we all started learning guitar at some point and now it's just collecting dust in the corner. In my case, it was piano because I was inspired by Freddie Mercury, and my bragging right, I think I can still play Bohemian Rhapsody, just the intro, but isn't that the best part? Anyway, so here's a simple formula to avoid quitting halfway. Number 1, make a list of things you enjoy, things you're naturally interested in or you're good at. Number 2, look at the high-paying job options related to those interests. Number 3, find where these two overlap. That's your golden ticket. For example, I have always liked managing things. Some people find it annoying, like my friends and my family, but it turned out to be useful in project management. I had always worked in operations, which is just doing the same task over and over again, but I wanted to do more. I wanted to build something, complete it, and move on to the next challenge. That's when I realized project management is probably a perfect fit for me. I started learning it seriously. I got into a project management school and later I landed an IT project management role. Over the last few years, I have kept improving and now I get paid well enough to even hire people from my YouTube channel. And by the way, if any of this is making sense to you, please hit the like button. And if it's not making sense, still hit the like button because that's just good karma. So let's spread positivity. Now, how to stay on track. Now, just because I found a good career path does not mean I stop improving. If anything, finding the right path is the step 1. The real challenge is staying on track and continuing to grow. For example, in my case, I still need to get my PMP certification, which is like a golden badge for project managers. It's the proof that you know how to manage large projects effectively. It's also something that can open doors to better roles and higher salaries. But here's the real takeaway. I have found my base now. I have a strong foundation in project management, and from here I can continue improving, learning, and even transitioning into bigger roles in the future. So this is what you should focus on. Number 1, figure out what you enjoy and what pays well. Passion is great, but let's be honest, you still need to pay your bills. You need to find something that you actually enjoy but also has a real demand in the market. For example, if you love making art, you could explore digital design like UI, UX, which is in a high demand. If you enjoy problem solving, data analytics or software development could be a great field. The key is finding the intersection between passion and profitability. Number 2, start building real skills in that area. Once you know what direction you want to take, it's time to develop real skills. Not just watching videos and reading articles, but actually practicing. If you want to get into project management, start by learning how to manage small projects, even if it's just organizing events or personal projects. If you want to get into tech, build real-world projects that you can show to employers. Number 3, be patient. Progress takes time. Most people give up too soon because they expect expect quick results. But the reality is, skills take time to develop. The first few months will feel slow and you might even feel like you're not improving. The difference between people who succeed and people who stay stuck is persistence. Keep going even when you feel like nothing is happening. Remember, if it was easy, it would not pay well. Number 4, stay consistent and keep improving. Success is not about doing something once or twice. It's about showing up every day, improving little by little. If you learn and improve just 1% more every day, in 1 year, you won't just double or triple your skills and knowledge, but you will be 37 times better than when you started on day 1. That's not magic, that's just math. It's called compounded growth, and that's why I always talk about importance of compounding in my videos. This works with money, skills, growth, and health and fitness. The secret to success: figure out things you enjoy and can be paid for, learn it and work on it for a long time, and suddenly life becomes exciting. The final and maybe harsh truth: of course there will be failures and mistakes along the way, maybe a lot, but that's a blessing. Mistakes teach you what does not work so you can focus on what does. At some point, when you have built up enough skills and experience, you will reach to a stage where you're so good that you can't be replaced easily. And that's when you truly take control of your career. And when that happens, you will never feel ever stuck again. So don't be afraid to start. The best time to start was yesterday. The second best time is right now. Your future self will look back and thank you for the effort you put in today. Now drop a comment and let me know what skills are you working on. Also click on this video for more life-changing advice that I wished I knew sooner. And if you haven't subscribed yet, well, I won't say your Wi-Fi will start acting weird, but why take the risk? Hit the subscribe and I'll see you in the next one.